Coach, just your assessment of a win where you guys never trailed. Obviously, it's the second straight win. You guys haven't had one of those in maybe a month. Just your overall assessment of the win tonight.
Yeah, I think we got off to a good start, and then had a lot of good stretches of basketball. I think we had some opportunities to really kind of open up an even bigger lead. But I thought, the defense overall, activity and moving it and getting some good corner threes. Grayson made some big shots. So, it's a good win for us.
Other thing would be Nurkic, obviously, second straight game he hasn't played. Is this something that you are looking to continue where he doesn't play and Plumlee and Oso play?
Yeah, we went with Mason and Oso again. They've been good for us. So, we'll just continue to try and put together our best combinations, to figure out how to get through a game.
Just a quick follow. Nurkic said after the last game that you hadn't spoken to him about making this call, making this decision. What's the conversation been like with him since then as far as him not playing?
Yeah, no, he's a pro, so, he's got to be ready. Everybody's earning their minutes. Everybody's earning their opportunities. So, we're going to need everybody as we go through the season.
To that point about earning the minutes, what have you seen from Oso now that he's been getting those backup minutes?
Yeah, I thought tonight his defense and his hands in the second half, I thought he had a stretch where, kind of multiple deflections on, kind of those interior passes and then went up and got a couple shots, blocked, one at the rim or got a piece of one at the rim. So, I think his defense and his activity, his ability to cover ground is standing out. And then offensively just gives us a connectivity, keeps moving in and out of screens, in and out of second action. So working the dunker a little bit. So he's growing.
Then we've seen, obviously, early today, KD creating with the ball in his hand. We've seen Booker doing that the last several games. How have you liked the way those two as creating mismatches, especially since the lineup changes?
Yeah, I think Kevin I think he led us in assists today. I think he's playing, out of the post as a passer some, playing out of the pick and roll. Both those guys are capable of doing a little bit of everything. So it's always good when, when they're facilitating and playmaking.
Coach, when Grayson's able to attack off that second side, attack closeouts, and attract secondary defenders, what does that do for you guys?
Yeah, no, a little bit of follow-up to what we were just saying. When there's so much attention on whether it's Brad or Book or Kevin, and, we're able to kind of find him on the backside against closeouts, and he's such a threat to make threes, but then he drives it. Got a knack for finishing. The reverse layup was pretty special. So, when he's playing well, just really makes a big difference for us. All right, thank you, guys.
Devin, just your overall assessment of a game that Coach was saying maybe you guys could have extended that lead even more, but you guys were able, obviously, to win. So just your assessment of the game overall.
Yeah, any win you can get in this league, we want to take advantage of. But, I think we did have a few opportunities to open it up, especially with having a game tomorrow. But, like you said, a win's a win.
Another follow-up I had was you told me before about extending the trap out further, and I thought on one play Kevin did that, and you got fouled, and then you found Dunn for the three. How much more of those opportunities can you guys take advantage of in punishing the defense?
Yeah, if teams continue to blitz, the further away from the basket that we can get them to commit to the ball, the better for the backside.
We've talked a lot about the rookies and what they've been able to provide in year one. What have you seen from Oso now that he's getting those backup minutes?
He's bringing energy. And that's something that we've been lacking the past couple of weeks. So, it's super important, to continue to communicate through plays and continue, and the willingness to learn at the same time, ask questions. All those conversations are beneficial for the team, and he does that.
How nice is to have a guy that, can be a connective screen setter and passer, but also kind of that above-the-rim threat as well as a finisher.
Yeah. And on the defense end, the versatility, to switch 1 through 5s, to slow teams down if they run a lot of sets, start giving us problems. And like I said, he's willing to learn. He doesn't want to make the same mistake twice. And we definitely don't know everything, but he comes to us for any type of advice, and that's important.
Book, as you know, every team is trying to get up as many threes as they possibly can. But for you guys, what has been the balance this year with knowing that that is a goal for you guys this year, but going quality over quantity? Excuse me.
That's a great question. You know, I still push for more threes, and you know, I think just the overall tempo of the game, just playing faster. Obviously, that starts with getting a stop and securing the ball, but I feel like we're at our best when, you know, we get a rebound and we kick it ahead, and you know, that's how you find individual coverages and you don't let the defense set up and guard us. So, you know, we say play random, play fast, but it's a controlled random that at times we're really good with, and you know, at times we go down a bit.
So with that goal, you still want to see the guys get to at least like 40 a night?
I like that, 35, 40.
Devin, what's it do for you guys when Grayson's able to attack off that second side, off closeouts, and attract help?
Yeah, I mean, once he has it going like he does now, you know, teams know that they have to run him off the line, and you know, it's definitely not the only thing that he can do is just shoot the ball. So, you know, he gets in the paint, he makes plays on the backsides, and he's a tough finisher at the rim. So, you know, I think the shooting ability is what opens it all up to start. But he's probably been seeing that his whole life and, you know, making the adjustments.
Look, back to Ryan and Oso, Kevin Durant had said he doesn't want to call them his little brothers just because they're wise beyond their years. Just what have you seen from that level of maturity with them and just the added benefit you have with that?
Yeah, it's a good balance. They're mature when we're playing basketball, and then right after that they show their true age. So, you know, it's been fun. Like I said, you know, the locker room's super youthful, and we're staying in touch with the younger generation through them.
I'll just add one more about Ryan. What's impressed you most about his progression this year?
I mean, a little bit of everything. It's kind of just what, you know, how he plays. You know, he does everything well. You know, he's shooting the ball a lot better than people expected. He's taking on the toughest matchup on the defense end every night. And he's not slowing down at all. You know, he keeps his foot on the pedal. He's full throttle every time. He's high energy, and, you know, we definitely need that, and he's been a big part of when we've been playing well.
Devin obviously you had a hot start. I think you had 22 at the half. You just said before, just keep shooting. How much of that is just what's going on with you, and then trying to adjust through the rotations that's changing and different lineups you guys are having out there?
No, there's no excuse for it. You know, just trust the work. You know, get in the gym more and, you know, figure it out through that.
Thanks, Book.
Yeah.